Only a couple of weeks left before training camp starts for the Browns. They'll then go to West Virginia, Greenbrier, get ready for the Hall of Fame game. So what are the players doing? We showed you a little bit of this yesterday. Deshaun Watson, some of his new receivers, not taking time off. They are getting after it, working on the timing. This is from the University of Miami's indoor facility. Deshaun Watson posted it on Instagram, working with Elijah Moore, David Njoku, some of the guys getting in the timing, not taking anything for granted, and getting ready for training camp just around the corner, a couple of weeks. Let's welcome in Jeff Lloyd from the Locked On Browns podcast. And Jeff, that's a good sign, you know. You could be kind of easing into it, taking off a couple. There's a sense of urgency that I've gotten from the new guys and Deshaun Watson. Quite frankly, I like seeing.
Well, I think the sense of urgency is legitimate. I mean, you know, you're talking about your head coach and your general manager, both in the fourth year, fifth, 5-year contracts. So, you know, you certainly have your reservations if things were not to go well, what goes on exactly for those gentlemen. You know, Deshaun Watson, obviously with time missed last year, you know, I think everybody kind of, you know, maybe views it, I don't want to say necessarily a free pass, but a pass. But he's going to be expected to perform every bit of what a $230 million quarterback should. Guys like David Njoku, Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is going to be the fun one to watch here because I think Elijah Moore is coming into this situation with a big chip on his shoulder for the way things worked out in New York. And then thinking maybe he was going to get paired with one of the all-time greats at the quarterback position. And then having that removed and didn't really get a chance to start over in New York, I think the opportunity here for him with the Browns it's going to be tremendous. And I know I've said it before, and I'll continue to say that. I think he's going to lead this team in overall receptions. There's just so many things you can do with him. And when you get him on a field where you have Amari Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, David Njoku, Nick Chubb, good luck as a defense trying to figure out who's the top option to defend and then who overall becomes the fifth option, you know, that your biggest, you know, concern lies with. So there should be ample opportunity for everybody here. And Deshaun Watson, I think it's just getting back and trying to prove to everybody he still is the player he always was. Look, this is one guy we talk about, you know, and we usually don't talk about players missing as much time as Deshaun did, unless it's a devastating injury. So you know, Deshaun obviously wants everybody, you know, the naysayers, or, you know, his play last year certainly didn't inspire anybody. And he seems like he's pretty much out to prove everybody that he is still every bit the quarterback that he always was.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I'm anxious to see Elijah. Elijah Moore's a guy that you get the ball in his hands, he gets a cushion, breaks a tackle, and then all of a sudden a 3-yard pass is a 12, 20, 15, 40-yard gain.